EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between our visitors and the home team. They're on the Golden Eagles sideline. Look at their coach. Their guys hoping they can make it 2 wins in a row this week. And on the Bulls sideline, their head coach. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. Leading them out, one of the league's tallest quarterbacks at 6'6". He's a fifth-rounder out of Stanford back in 2023, Tanner McKee.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to him. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, McKee. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Hold it ready.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Blue gets the handoff. Blast through midfield. He takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another San Diego.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to be downhill. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, it's Blue. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Bulls get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bulls will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They've got a man in motion. First down throw by McKee. Completed to his running back. Short pickup to their own 31. Called down by Christian Izzian. Second down now. They need 7.
Second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
McKee out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. The handoff on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for us.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the San Juan.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And that is exactly what they were after, Gronk. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Plowing up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back-to-back carries here. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. A gain of 12. And a San Juan first down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Still a 1-possession game in the early stages. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Now it's McKee on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bulls and Jaden Blue are ready to take over once again. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. They'll run the toss to Blue. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Called in by Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Option design here. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
To the sideline.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
They're going play action. That's completed right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's second down. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Tag! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blue is across the line. That's a San Diego touchdown. The Bulls now lead by 10. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. That one right down the middle. And the Bulls drive their lead to 11. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Juan Jackson on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles returning their offense and this running back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Here's McKee from the pistol. This is a heater going deep. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Fails to find his running back. And now it's second down. They're throwing it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. They'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. They'll start the drive with blue. It's inside the 10, and he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Bulls pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bulls push their lead to 18.
Bulls 21, Golden Eagles 3.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This offense making its way back out now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. On 1st down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is good for a 1st down. Working quickly here. The key from the gun. He's got a man left. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing here, McKee. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He gets it to Rice. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's good for a San Juan.
Working inside the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Golden Eagles make it an 11-point ball game.
Golden Eagles 10.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Their offense ready to take the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd.
34-yard line.
Give on second here to Blue. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go, shot.
From the red zone now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Bulls boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down, Golden Eagles.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Intended for number 80.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
McKee. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McKee setting up to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Starting from the 5. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles shrinking the lead some in the third.
Kate, these NFL halftimes, they go really fast. Those 10 to 12 minutes fly by. Lots of things are said, but I don't know if in either locker room it was said, hey, let's have a game-changing, defining play. Let's stick this guy, return a fumble for 6. I don't think that was in anybody's conversation.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles make it an 11-point ball game.
Golden Eagles, 17.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Bulls and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. On the give, it's Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to throw. Setting up the screen. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Play is made by Mac McWilliams. Third and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. And screen here to Blue. He's got room to roam. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
They'll run this with Blue. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He's dropping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details.
Comes away with it. Picked off by Mac McWilliams. And the Golden Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
A 7-yard gain.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pickup of 2 here, and that gives him the first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Back To the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go.
The key out of the shotgun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On play action, McKee. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before...
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, they were obviously more concerned with a pass that wasn't coming. Great decision to hand it off, and even better running to gallop all the way to the end zone.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to look, right from the playbook, right? That's why you run an RPO. That defense can't be right. You're playing pass, well, I'll hand it off, and my running back can do the damage.
A goal line look here as they'll try to take it in for two.
The offense will line up for a...
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now this offense getting set to work here. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Going wide receiver run to start this series. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the San Diego first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down after. Gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Envision. And the Golden Eagles have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
The gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll run here on first down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Now it's McKee on the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. Oh, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the defense. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield.
You know, Kate, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time, pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue, and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Have to review the play.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Blown back gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pick.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. McKee from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd down.
Christian Izian on the coverage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First down. First down, San Juan.
Set up. 70 Lions. Check out.
Back-to-back carries here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They'll run here from the gun. And a nice little run there gets them 5. Second down upcoming.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That one hits for 30. And that means first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Hand off now from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in San Diego. Bulls trail by a field goal. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
Now to throw. Cut near the goal line. It's going to be short of that goal line drop, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bulls have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Jackson now to return it. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. That count runs their offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here he is to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Cooper going in motion right. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bulls make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.